Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to another session of General Science. And in today's session, we will be starting a new chapter, that is chapter number 8, Sound and Noise. Okay, so before beginning of this chapter, let us first learn let us first make a reading that what we are going to learn in our today's session. Okay, so let's move towards the reading portion. Chapter 8, Sound and Noise. What sounds did you hear from the time you got up in the morning till now when you have started studying this chapter in school today? Make a list. So student, try to make that list not in school today, but at least what you are learning in your online classes. Okay? Most probably, your list will include these sounds: alarm, ticking of a clock, someone talking, sounds from television, mobile phone ringing, birds chirping, dogs barking, cars honking, pressure cooker whistling, leaves rustling in the wind. Sounds made by living things. We hear different sounds around us every day. What are the sounds of these? What are the sources of these sounds? We make sound when we talk. We can also make sound by clapping, laughing, whistling, crying, singing, coughing and sneezing. We also make sound when we walk, stomp our feet or run. When we rub our palms together, it produces sound. Animals and birds also make different sounds. We can recognize an animal or bird by the sound it is making. The sounds made by different animals are named differently. Let's look at the list. So here is a list, students. Okay, kindly go through it. Don't need of learning, but at least go through this list. Okay. Animals communicate to each other through sounds. They can warn other animals about upcoming dangers through sounds. They can also send information about their locations. Some animals like bullfrogs and crickets make sound to attract the females of their species for reproduction. Leaves in the trees make rustling sound when the wind blows. The wind makes the leaves move, rub against each other, which results in sounds. Pleasant and unpleasant sounds. We hear different kinds of sounds throughout the day. Do we like all the sounds? Given below are few sounds. Tick the sounds that you don't mind listening to or love hearing to and put a cross on sounds which you don't like. So here is a table given for you, students. You yourself do it by you. Okay, yes, look at the sounds, okay, and put a tick which you like and put a cross which you don't like. Okay? So, we see that there are some sounds which we like and there are some sounds which we don't like. The sounds that we like are called pleasant sounds. They make us happy and relaxed. We enjoy pleasant sounds. The sound we don't like hearing are called unpleasant sounds. They make us uncomfortable and irritated. Some sounds are soft sounds. These sounds are mostly pleasant sounds. For example, ticking of a clock, someone whispering, rustling of leaves in a gentle breeze are soft sounds. Some sounds are very loud. These sounds are unpleasant. For example, roar of an airplane, honking of vehicles, barking of a dog, someone yelling are all loud sounds. So students, this is all we are going to cover in our today's session. Okay students, so just now we had a reading of the portions that we are going to learn today. Okay, so first of all, let us learn what is a sound. So before that, if you are sitting in a room also, you get to hear so many noise or sounds around you, isn't it? The ticking of the clock, isn't it? And if you clap, that is also a sound. Okay, then if you are sitting with someone and talking to that person, then also you are making a sound. Okay, that means you are sitting somewhere and you get to hear so many sounds around you. Okay, if you move out Nowadays you are restricted to be inside, but if you move out, okay, or you go on a terrace in the morning, you hear the chirping of the birds, isn't it? Then the wind blows, and with that wind, sometimes the sound of the leaves you can hear, okay, the rustling sound, that is called rustling sound, okay, rustling of leaves. That sound also you hear. That means there are so many sounds all around you, okay. Nature is has blessed us with sounds all around us, okay. So let us learn first what is a sound. So see, in simple words, we say sound is sensation of hearing. Okay, sound energy produces sensation of hearing. Okay, it is a sensation of hearing. Question arises, how do you get to hear these sounds? Okay, how do you get to hear the sounds? You clap and you get to hear a sound. You talk and you hear a sound. Okay, what about the animals? Animals are making so many sounds. Different animals produce different sounds. In your book, there is a table of animals producing different sounds. See, in general, we say that sound is produced when a body vibrates. Okay, it is produced when a body vibrates. What is the meaning of this? See, if you hold a rubber band in your hand, suppose, see, I have this rubber band. If you hold it in your hand, okay, and try to produce, okay, when you pluck it, what happens? These strings, they are set in vibration. They will vibrate. Do you know what is the meaning of vibrations? To and fro motion, okay. To and fro motion. So what happens when you hold a rubber band in your hand and when you pluck the string of it, what happens? It vibrates, okay. The string of the rubber band will vibrate, and when it will vibrate, you will get to hear a sound. Clear? So this is the basic how sound is produced. That is, every sound is produced when a body vibrates. Another example if I give you, see, if you take a spoon, okay, and any vessel you can take, suppose you take a plate, and when you beat the spoon against the plate, what happens? The plate as well as the spoon will be vibrating, isn't it? Both will vibrate and you will get to hear a sound. Is it clear to you all? So, in simple language, we say that sound is the sensation of hearing. Okay, and it is produced when a body vibrates. Okay, so this is all about sound. Now see, there is a table of different sounds produced by different animals. Okay, so just go through it and try to, I won't say to memorize everything, but at least to go through the different sounds produced by those animals. Now, this one was about how is sound produced. So, in general, see, living organisms like we all make sound, human beings make sound. How? We talk. Right now, I am making a sound by having a communication with you. Okay? Then, if I don't talk and simply a sound is produced, okay, you laugh out. Some people, they laugh out so loudly, and that is also a sound produced. So, see, this is all different sounds produced by human beings. You dance and tap your feet. When you dance and tap your feet, you produce a sound, isn't it? Your mothers, they wear bangles. Mothers wear bangles, and when they will, through that bangles also they produce different, a beautiful sound that you get to hear, isn't it? Okay. So, this is all about how humans are producing sound. Now we will learn why animals are producing sound. Okay, animals produce sound. produce sound, or what is the reason for the animals to produce sound? So see, the very first reason for the animals to produce sound is for communication. Not only animals but also humans produce sounds to have communication. Okay, if in a room two people are sitting, okay, and if you want a glass of water, so unless you ask that person, unless you have a communication with that person, how will that person come to know that you want a glass of water? Isn't it? So to have a communication between two people, or in animals also, they communicate with the with producing sound. Is it clear? Okay. The next reason for animals to produce sound is to warn the other animals for danger. Okay, warning. Warn others for danger. See, the animals, they are very clever. Okay, if they see any danger approaching towards them, what they will do, they will instantly start making different sounds. Okay, and when they make these sounds, they are warning the other, their other mates or other animals to get aware of the danger and move away from that area. Is it clear? So the second reason is to warn the other animals about a certain danger that is going to approach. Okay. Also, sometimes they are making sound to find ways. To find ways for them. Ways for them, that means, suppose see, you all know the bats cannot see during the night. Okay, then how do they move during the night time? How they are moving? So see what happens. These bats, they are sending a sound. Okay, they send sound waves, very loud sound waves. And what happens, once these sound waves, they will hit a particular area. Okay, suppose they are moving, so they will produce sound. Okay, the sound that will be produced, that if there is any hindrance, suppose if there is a tree, okay, that sound waves will get stuck to the tree, okay, and it will hit back. Okay, means once it gets hit to the tree, it will reflect back. What will happen? Once they get the reflected sound, they will come to know that there is a danger ahead, and hence they will divert their path. Is it clear? So in this way, they also find ways for them. Okay, animals are producing certain sound waves. These sound waves, what will happen? They will hit the obstruction, whatever obstruction or hindrance is there, they will hit it. Okay, and those sound waves will reflect back. Once it reflects back, they will come to know about the danger. Okay, and immediately they will change their path. Is it clear? So this is about how animals produce sound, or for what reasons they are producing sound. That is, first is for communication. They are producing sound to have communication with the other one. Also, they are making sound to warn the other animals for the danger. Okay, and third one is to find ways for them. Okay, they will make sound and they will come to know that in which direction they are moving. If there is any danger, they will immediately divert their route. Is it clear to you, all of you? Okay, so just as animals produce sound and humans produce sound, the trees also produce sound. How? When very strong wind blows, what happens? You hear the rustling of the leaves will start blowing, okay, and you get to hear a sound. Clear? Now, if the, suppose see, the dried leaves and twigs fall down, and if you walk through those dried leaves and twigs, what will happen? Again, you get to hear a sound if you try to move through the dried leaves and twigs, isn't it? Now, when the fruits fall down, the ripened fruits, when they fall down, you get to hear a sound, drum or whatever, isn't it? So this is how trees are also making different sounds. Clear? Okay. Now, the next topic that we will learn is about two types of sounds. Two types of sound, that is pleasant sound and unpleasant sound. Pleasant sound and unpleasant sound. See, the sound waves which are soft and pleasing. Sound waves which are soft and pleasing to the ears, means you like to hear those sounds. They are called as pleasant sounds. Okay, like if you get to hear a very beautiful music, you admire that music. Okay, so that is called a pleasant sound. Now, what are unpleasant sounds? See, this is very easy one. Okay, by the name itself you get to know. Pleasant means which is pleasing to you, which is pleasing to your ears. Okay, that is pleasant, and that will be obviously very soft and beautiful sound. Unpleasant means loud, harsh to ears. Very loud and harsh to ears means unpleasing sound. Okay, the sound like the honking of the vehicles. Okay, the honking of the vehicles, the aeroplanes. Do you like the sound of it? No, it is very irritating. No, you don't like the sound. So that is called an unpleasant sound. Now, if someone takes a plate and a spoon and tries and starts beating the plate with the spoon near your ears, will you enjoy that music? No, not at all. Okay, because that is a very unpleasing one. It's very harsh to your ears. So that is called as unpleasant sound. Pleasant sound, chirping of birds. So such a beautiful music it has. If you get to hear a very beautiful music, okay, that is also a pleasant sound. Now, this is the two types of sounds, that is pleasant and unpleasant. Now, another is soft and loud sounds. So, soft again, if I say the soft chirping of the birds, okay, or the rustling of the leaves, when the wind blows, there's the soft sound produced by the leaves, or very soft music that you hear. Okay, these are all soft sounds. Okay, loud, again the same thing, honking of the vehicles or aeroplanes, okay, or flying of a rocket, or crackers, okay, firecrackers. That is very loud and very harsh. Okay, and soft means something which is soothing to your ears and which is pleasant to your ears. Clear, students? So, in today's topic, in today's session, I will cover only this much topic. Okay, now in your next session, two more topics are left, that is warning sounds and noise. Okay, so we will learn that in our next topic. For today, we'll wrap up our session till here. Okay, I already the question answers and the book exercises for your previous chapter, that is lesson number 5, is uploaded on the website. So kindly go through the question answers and try to complete it. Also, I have given the diagrams to draw. So see, most of you were getting confused with what diagram to draw in the book with the fertilization one. So see, fertilization diagram. Fertilization, the first figure only you need to draw, only this figure. Okay, figure 5.1, only the first figure you need to draw, no need of drawing the second figure. Okay, for fertilization, only that figure you need to draw. So, this is all for today's session. In your next session, the leftover topics will be discussed. Okay.